Kenyan Gen Z is demanding change. Street protests under hashtags like Ruto must go shook parliament, and youth-led digital activism forced the government to withdraw punitive tax proposals. But protests alone are not enough. Now, with the 2027 election on the horizon, it's time to ask, what comes next? Should Gen Z form its own party or join established ones? As seen in the lead up to 2027, some Gen Z activists like Marara Cabasso have already founded parties such as Inject to contest elections independently. But analysts caution that a standalone Gen Z candidate or party risks fragmentation, limited resources, and falling short of the structural requirements to win national office. A hybrid approach may work best. Create a Gen Z-focused platform or party that supports credible youth candidates for county, National Assembly, and Senate seats, while endorsing aligned, experienced presidential contenders within established parties willing to champion youth issues. How can they fund their campaign? Gen Z activists have successfully raised funds via digital platforms. Hanifa Adan Safia raised $300 using Mchenga crowdfunding during protests. They can also tap into grassroots funding, engage Kenya's vibrant urban and rural youth, diaspora support, businesses, and academic institutions supportive of civic engagement. Voter registration drives and civic education events can double as small-scale fundraising and movement-building opportunities. How to mobilize the Gen Z movement to demand change. Digital organizing remains powerful. X, TikTok, Instagram content like Reject Finance Bill popularized core issues, educated citizens, and coordinated nationwide action. But retail politics is essential too. Moving beyond online spaces, Gen Z must reach rural, underrepresented communities via town hall meetings, civic education drives, and youth assemblies to build ground-level trust and debate real issues like taxation reform, jobs, healthcare, and education. Organization matters. Create decentralized leadership structures with defined roles, unified strategy, agreed-upon platforms, and concrete demands, avoiding the leaderless chaos that doomed earlier protests. Message and platform. Focus on an issue-based agenda, not tribal or personality politics. Gen Z voters consistently prioritize transparency, economic reform, accountability, and job creation over traditional loyalties. Use real-time data, leak, or translate policy specifics, like the finance bill, into accessible iMasai or Kiswahili infographics. Build trust through fact-based messaging and clear proposals. Summary and call to action, narrator. Kenya's Gen Z can lead real change in 2027, but it requires strategy, not spontaneity. Rather than fracturing into dozens of small parties, youthful leaders can organize a Gen Z platform that nominates youth for electable positions, funds itself via digital and grassroots channels, and works strategically with established allies on the presidency. Combine online activism with retail outreach, unify under shared goals, and transform protest energy into votes. The power of Kenya's youth isn't just in their numbers, it's in their resilience, digital fluency, and shared conviction. If organized wisely, they could redefine leadership in Kenya. Gen Z, register to vote, stand for office, build local coalitions, and hold power accountable. Start now and make 2027 your moment.